Hello and welcome back to the Drunks podcast. I'm your host Sean with my two absolutely fantastic co-hosts.
What's up, everybody? I'm a true gamer. What about you?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm a true gamer.
I was about to say, I think
How
we could
about
all
this man?
definitely fall under that category.
How about this man? Is he a true
I think
gamer?
I've been playing video games for about 3 days now. I'm fresh into this stuff.
Great knee
I'm a
slapper.
newbie.
I feel real good.
Nice knee slapper there, Aaron.
Thanks, appreciate it. I hope the audience enjoyed that one too.
Probably. All right, so before we start anything, I have to give a quick shout out to one, my mom, happy birthday to you, and two, my dad, happy birthday to you.
Woo!
I just want to say to you, happy birthday. Thank
Nice.
you for raising such a beautiful child like myself.
Yeah, we're talking about Paul.
Or,
Yeah.
Paul, Max, or my little sister. Not me.
Or Grace.
Not me.
Yeah. They're
No.
it's always the middle kids that can't win.
See, you want to know what's worse? So, I was the youngest son,
Right?
and then, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to be like the neglected one, but not too bad compared to Paul. And then Grace came in, and I was just like, whew,
I'm saved.
downhill. Straight downhill.
Downhill. Straight down.
No. I gotta love my parents for, of course, putting my life together, like helping me out every step of the way. Thank you. And, of course, happy birthday to you. I love you guys. All right, let's get into the actual stuff before I start tearing up.
I got a little teary-eyed there.
If this is the first podcast you've ever listened to, or it may be not, but you haven't gone down below and clicked that subscribe button, then you're doing something wrong.
Very wrong.
I
You're
want
missing out.
you to take, you know, how they used to mine in like the old railroads, those spikes. I need you to take a spike and a hammer and smash it through the subscribe button. Please don't actually do it. We will not pay for whatever.
We
you're
cannot
doing.
reimburse.
We are not
We cannot
liable for
reimburse that.
the your property.
We are not viable. You remember, you guys signed a contract, right? You guys signed the contract when you start watching this channel. You signed the contract that we are not liable for anything that you guys break. So
Accurate.
And if you don't remember that, that's not our problem.
that's not our problem. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Can't
Nope.
hold up in court. But, and then when you're done hitting that subscribe button with a hammer, smashing it with the spike into it, there's a little icon right next to it. Maybe it will still be working after you do that. It's a bell icon. I want you to click that and turn on post notifications. Because you don't care about the custom notifications. You don't care about the no notifications. No, you want to listen to this podcast because it is the best podcast out there. I don't
Fair.
care about the
Rated
Joe
by-
Rogan podcast. Shout out to you there. I would want to be on there. But
I want to get to that level.
this
Yeah.
is the premier podcast on YouTube.
Facts.
This is it. When you hit this show, you're at the top of the line.
Top of the top.
Gotta love us. Gotta love
Top
us.
tier
Like,
people.
giving us
Only
like,
top tier people listen to this.
overhyping ourselves. Love it.
Of course. Oh, that's the only way to live.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
It's the only way to live. So,
Fake it till you make it.
turn on post notifications for the Social Slip Ups channel. Because this is not the Drugs podcast, of course, is not going to be the only thing posted
Nope.
on the Social Slip Ups. There's going to be several videos across the board. We planning on doing some more. Me and Aaron actually
gonna get there.
had a conversation last night about different videos that we could do.
No, we're gonna get there.
We're going to
I
get there.
promise.
We're going to do
I
more.
promise to all of you listening, we will get there.
We will get there. And there's
Hey,
three
please.
more things. Three more things, part of your homework. I hope you're taking notes because you definitely need to. 3 more
There's gonna be
things.
a test on this.
Like, comment, and well, I already said subscribe and share.
And share.
Now, if I actually had a really good editing software, I would put share across the board right now, across the entire screen, but I don't have a good enough editing software because I don't want to pay $40 a month.
We'll get there at one point.
Yeah,
We will get there.
Everything in time. Everything in time.
But please share, because that's how, one, the word gets out about this channel. That's how we are able to say we are the #1 premier channel on YouTube. I have to kind of laugh about that because just saying it out of my mouth.
I'll tell you, man.
Love
Hey,
it.
one day we're gonna be number
One
one
day.
trending, dude. I believe in it.
One day.
I believe in it.
Rolls off the tongue pretty well.
Someone's gonna randomly come on this podcast, and then they're gonna blow up, and it's all gonna be
Yep.
because of
And
us.
it's gonna be great.
And then they're just gonna shout out us for the rest of our lives, and it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. But yeah, that's it. I got a lot.
Until
off my
then,
chest
we're
there.
gonna keep grinding. Until then,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep
Yeah.
grinding.
So
Can't stop old
what
stuff.
we at? We're at 26 subscribers.
Uh,
Maybe.
yeah. Last time I checked, I think it was 26.
I
Yep,
believe.
Okay.
Yep.
So
26.
we are literally 1 subscriber over a quarter away to merch.
A quarter. There we go.
We
That's
want
what
merch.
We like to hear.
We
We like to talk
want
about it.
merch.
We want merch. We want to give you guys merch. We want to sell.
You guys
merch.
want the merch? Come on.
You guys want
Yeah,
the merch,
come on.
because
Don't lie to yourself.
You want the merch.
You want the merch. It's gonna look awesome. You're gonna want to rock it every single day. If you're in school, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, she's got a social slip ups
gonna be
t-shirt," or
real
"Oh my
classy.
gosh, she's got a social slip ups t-shirt," whatever.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be
real
awesome.
nice, real stylish.
It's gonna look really cool. It's gonna be better
Gonna
than
look
any
mint.
like Gucci
Gonna
brand
look
or
mint.
whatever.
I mean, don't quote me on it, but it might hit the runway, man.
It might hit
the runway.
You know what? People are gonna be
Over
wearing
in
it
Italy, dude. I
Yeah,
believe it.
France, whatever.
France, Italy, all of them. The
Yeah.
whole fashion district.
Gotta love it.
Social
All right.
slip ups as far as the eye can see.
Oh yeah.
All right, you guys have
Ah.
anything to say after that entire rundown by me?
No, I think we just about hit every
Yeah.
topic, every key point.
All right.
Yeah. I'm pretty satisfied with that.
I think it's time to start grinding through this one. Let's get it.
Well, technically, before we start grinding through this, we have the #1
Yeah, you
segment
already.
on YouTube, and the #1 segment. I'm trying to think of a random country.
Think about a random country. Yugoslavia.
That's a solid one. The #1 segment in Yugoslavia. And since probably no one that listens to this podcast is from Yugoslavia, you can't
Yugoslavia.
tell me I'm wrong.
Can't tell me I'm wrong.
Can't tell me. So
Can't sit there and say we're wrong.
this is the #1 segment in Yugoslavia. Hi and welcome to Florida Man. Now, can I get a drum roll, please?
All right, let's warm it up.
Ready?
All right, ready?
Yep.
Ready? And
It's Florida Man!
Woo!
God,
Let's
my
hear
head
it.
hurts. My head hurts. All right. So I have 2. Because
okay,
I couldn't let these
double
2
trouble.
I couldn't let one of these not be it. So I have 2. All right. Which one do you want to hear first? First one or second one? We're just gonna go off that.
Tails.
I'll do the opposite of Aaron.
Okay.
Okay, so
I hate
we
you both. I
2
hate
and
you
1.
both.
That's
All
not
right,
how this.
I'm
That's not how
gonna
this
choose.
works.
All right. Here we go. All right. So there was a man, a Florida man, more specifically.
Okay, sounds like a storybook.
He was arrested for attacking his girlfriend with
Yikes.
fried chicken.
I don't even know. Was it KFC or Popeyes? What was she worth?
See, whichever one it was, we don't care because we may potentially get sponsored from it, and we don't want them involved in that. So
Okay, that's a
KFC,
fact. That's a
Popeyes,
fact.
or Raising Cane's. I like you the
Raising
most,
Cane.
but Raising
We love
Cane's,
you.
please shout us
I like
out
Popeyes.
or sponsor. But yeah,
We'll
I
tag you in
guess
the comments.
they had a dispute.
Oh, jeez.
They're
I
like
hope
going
so.
at each other, and then this guy decided to grab a chicken and smack it.
Wait,
See,
Wait,
we
wait.
do not support domestic violence on this podcast, but the wild of it's just wild to
the
hear
wild way that
a
happened.
a fried chicken, fried
A
chicken,
fried chicken. Come on.
I shouldn't say it.
just why?
Wait. I have two predominant questions.
Let's go.
Okay, first, was it white meat or dark meat? So-
Well, I'm
Second-
assuming that's from a fast food restaurant, so probably white.
Okay, second, was it thigh, breast, or wing?
That's what I'm wondering too.
Or the entire thing.
It could.
Or did-
See,
It could be the whole
it's fried
thing.
chicken. I don't think it was a whole chicken. I don't think it was.
I don't
You
think
can't
it's a whole-
swing with a whole chicken.
there's no chance you can swing with a whole chicken.
Yeah, you're just throwing a whole chicken. That's it.
Here,
I don't know,
here.
man. Now I'm
Here, I
kind
got
of thinking
you.
about it.
I got you.
Aerodynamically, which one would you
The
want to
person
hit
threw a piece of chicken at the victim, striking her
with? At the victim.
at the victim,
Oh my
striking
gosh,
her
the
in the
way
left
they
side
word
of
it,
her
dude.
face and her glasses.
The way they word
To
it.
be honest, I think I would go with the leg.
I was about to
anything,
say,
the
yeah,
leg.
because that kind of has like a handle to it, like a
Right,
natural
the-
handle.
He
You can just
shut
kind
the
of
thing.
fling it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
Yeah.
again, we do not support domestic violence. Domestic violence is a horrible thing.
No.
Absolutely horrible thing.
But getting beat with a fried chicken? Mm,
That's comical.
You may
I'm
take a
sorry
That's
to say.
kinda
but
funny.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm
I
not.
promise you, the
I'm not
officer
saying-
making this report was laughing.
I'm not saying the event was funny. I'm saying the choice in item to throw.
the way it played out was
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the cops
Yeah.
that have to write it up. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, what's the evidence? It's a piece of fried chicken.
Bro,
What?
I'm just sitting here trying to picture this, and it's too comical.
All right.
Like seeing someone throw a chicken leg at someone. Like
All right.
You get
I don't
rocked
know.
by
I don't
it.
even know what I would think at that moment.
Yeah, it's just wild.
That's crazy.
Number 2.
Okay,
So
number
you
two,
know
let's hear
how,
it.
like, of course, for us guys, we always want independence from our parents and whatever. We just want to be like
Okay.
kind of taught, or kind of not taught, but seem like we're, I wouldn't say equals either. That we're our own person.
At a
You don't
certain
have to
point,
be.
you just kind
We
of
don't have to
grow
be
up.
flocked over. We're grown up and
Gotcha.
whatever. So this guy decided to be just like, oh, I'm gonna show that I'm independent to my mom by robbing a convenience store.
Oh,
Why? Go get a job.
Bro, the breakdown of that. The breakdown
by robbing a convenience store.
robbing a convenience.
Why?
Oh,
Go again. Go get
I
a
mean,
job.
man's going places, but
That's a he's going to places,
jail's one of
but not college.
Jail's one of them, though.
He's going to jail.
I've seen that video. He's going to jail. Oh, buddy.
He's going
buddy.
to places. He's going places, but
Mom,
not
guess what
Hollywood.
I did today? I robbed a store. Are you proud of me?
You know what I
No.
hope
You know
one
what?
day,
Got in my
I'm not
face.
saying robbing's good, but like I hope it was a mildly fancy convenience store.
Yes.
Like I hope it was worth it for him, dude.
I don't
Like
think it was
in
prob- I
some
don't think it
respect,
was
I
worth
really
it.
hope it was worth it.
It was probably not.
Definitely
worth
wasn't. It was some like really just
Corner
like
store.
rundown, off-brand. It was an off-brand corner store. It wasn't even like a BP or
it.
anything.
Wasn't even like
an
a
off-brand.
7-Eleven.
It was like a U.S. Mart of America. That's what it was called.
There you go.
It's just like the most random, generic name
random, yeah.
possible.
Or I just
Oh.
want to see the sign. It just says gas. That's it. That's all. It's
Oh,
called.
that's
It's just
it.
called
Yeah.
gas.
Not even a
Gas.
name. It's just hey, where you
Gas.
going? The gas
Gas.
convenient. The what?
Gas
Gas
convenience
station.
store.
No, gas. Like literally gas. It's called
Gas
gas.
station. Yeah.
That's
A
crazy.
petrol station.
Damn, you have it rough.
I mean, I guess that's a choice, you know.
Yeah,
That's definitely a commitment. At
not
that
a
point.
choice.
That's
It's not a
definitely-
good choice.
No. That's definitely a career path that you chose, not the career path I would advise someone to choose, but you did it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yeah, this man just sent it, and he sent it a little too hard.
I
I
think,
think
we
he
sent
sent
it a little bit too hard,
fam.
A little too hard and a little in the wrong direction.
and in way the wrong direction.
Yeah. All right.
Yikes!
I
Oh.
have one last thing. It's not dealing with Florida, man. I have one last thing until we get into today's
okay,
actual
okay.
topics. Even though the Browns lost last Sunday to the Kansas City Chiefs,
Sad.
I gotta say
That was a big
I
win,
am
though.
so proud of that team and what they've done. You finally found a head coach. You finally found a quarterback that can actually throw the ball and be confident throwing the ball. You actually have an offensive line. You have players that want to play for a team and want to fight for this team. Finally. Thank you. Can't wait for next year. It's going to be exciting next year.
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how next year goes.
Always next year.
But
They better keep the same energy because if not, we're gonna have a problem.
hell yeah.
Oh, big
But
problem.
thank you for this awesome ride. Thank you.
We made it pretty far.
Yeah.
And we have in 20 years.
Yeah.
Again, for all those people who don't know much about the Kansas City Chiefs, they are the defending
Top tier.
Super Bowl champs.
Yep.
They're
Top of the top.
probably the best team in all of the AFC, which the Browns are in the American Football Conference. So, yes, we got beat by one of the best teams in all the country. We only lost by 5.
Yeah, we didn't get blown out.
We
See,
didn't
that's
get
what I
blown
was
out.
proud about. That's what
Yeah.
my biggest takeaway from that was that we did not get blown out.
So,
I'm very
kudos to
happy
you
about that.
guys. If any of the Browns, for some reason, are watching this podcast, thank you.
We love you all.
so much. We love you.
You did the city proud.
Yeah, and you gave us hope. You gave us hope.
Hope for the future.
Up
All right.
until the very last second.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's move on.
Let's get into today's topics. And if you did not recognize what Hunter was kind of saying at the beginning,
His little shenanigans.
his
Yeah,
little intro, we're talking about video games.
Video ring.
One of a common theme on this podcast.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's
So-
always in rotation.
Last week, we talked about what type of like YouTube channels or TV or anime shows that we watch when we're bored or have nothing else to do.
Right.
Well, since we all play video games for a living, well, not really for a living, but we all
Maybe
play
one,
video
games.
hopefully
I was
one
gonna
day for
say-
a living.
Hopefully one day.
Right.
But since we all play video games a lot, what is the one game that you can always trust, that you can always lean back on to cure that boredom, to bring you out of I was trying to think of a synonym for boredom, but I can't think of it.
Rut.
I don't know, like out of
Yeah,
a funk,
I don't know. Funk
out
or
of a
whatever.
rut. Yeah,
Just something to
Yep.
get your mind off the day and kind of your
something
escape.
to chill out to.
Here, your escape from reality.
Oof.
Okay.
What are your guys?
And
if-
I mean, I can tell you right now what they are.
For the fans,
As of currently.
for the fans who are listening to this podcast right now, go down below. If you like playing video games, go down below and comment what your game is.
And comment your gamer tag if you want to like squat up on games.
Oh, yes.
That too.
Just throwing that out there. That'd be sick.
All right.
Aaron, you want to go first?
Yeah, that's a pretty loaded question. I mean, yeah, sure. I'll be happy to break the ice. Real talk. I'm gonna be real basic with this answer. It's usually the COD of that year.
Okay.
It's definitely like my solid go-to, and the reason for that is because when I play COD, literally just about the only thing I do is like go for the camos and that like unlocks that like very last special one, which like for Cold War is called Dark Ether, the Ether, something like that. Dark
Yeah.
Ether. Either way, something like that. But that's usually my go-to. And like after I do that, like I'll kind of like fall off of COD for a bit, and I'll play like Forza. Like sometimes like once in a blue moon, or like I'll play like if I can find like a story mode game or something. Those are probably my solid moves after like homework and chores and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hunter.
My go-to would have
Don't
to
even say
be
you have one go-to.
no. I have a few, but
Because I
my
have
my
seen you jump around games more than a pogo stick.
okay. Well,
That
my
was a
go-to
fantastic line. Can someone write that down for
I had
potential
to.
merch?
I had to.
That's gotta be a line for potential merch. I love that line.
I am. Okay. I'll make sure to remember it. I'll take note after this.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright, go
my
ahead.
go-to would have to be the Forza Horizon series. Any of the Forza Horizon series, pretty much. One,
I'll give you
any
that.
even if it goes back to the original Xbox, the first Forza to the fourth one now,
Okay.
and then if that doesn't work, it would have to be it would have to be COD, and it not even so much multiplayer. I'll just replay the campaign in COD and the different CODs.
Or what else do you play?
Zombies.
There it is.
Yeah, that's
Go
the hunter
horde
we
zombie.
know.
There it is.
That's the
That's
hunter
the
we
one.
know. So for me, it's either like, of course, a very good storyline game, or if I want to really do it, Crash Bandicoot came out with like their revision version. Like they
Remastered.
remastered everything. I sometimes play that here and there when like I'm sick and tired of playing the same old games every single day. Or sorry, not every single day, but most of the time. I'll jump into Crash Bandicoot, complete a couple levels, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. Either that or, well, back when, well, it used to be Battlefield because I enjoyed actually playing that game, but then EA decided to, ruin the game by doing classic EA things in microtransactions.
Pay to win.
They're making us pay.
Pay to play, essentially.
Gotta love
Yeah,
it.
They always do that, though. That's like a common theme for them.
Yeah, either that or I'm same thing with Aaron. I'll play Call of Duty. I will just hop in there and go play multiplayer for a little bit, kind of like take my mind off things. And maybe some zombies, but barely. Only if like one of these two guys are playing it.
Yeah. I will say one thing though. 9 times out of 10, I think like the new Cold War multiplayer makes me rage like severely.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It still distracts me from like my real world issues. So that's
It's
the
a solid
important.
distraction.
That's the important thing.
Very true. Oh, actually,
What?
I have one that just came across
Oh, okay.
my mind.
All right.
Whatever.
Yahtzee, what is it?
Sea of Thieves.
Oh, yeah.
Sea of Thieves, when I want to play and I just want to relax, hop on a solo sloop and just sail. Like, do whatever I want. Don't really care.
Jam
If
out to
someone
sea
sinks
shanties.
me, yes, jamming out to some sea shanties or whatever
Jam
like
it out.
music I feel like playing on the instruments in that game. I'll play those. Just like actually sailing in that game is so relaxing. Which reminds me, I have to hop back into that game. but it's so nice, it's so calming, and I just enjoy playing that game.
You know what I just thought about now that you said Sea of Thieves?
What?
I saw a video of some dude. I guess they added dogs to the game.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves for anyone wondering. I do not have Sea of Thieves. These two guys have it.
I want
Dude,
Aaron to
I
get
saw
it.
someone launch a dog out of a cannon.
Yes, you can launch all the pets out of cannons.
That's insane.
You can launch parrots, cats, and monkeys, and now
What are they?
dogs out of
Yeah,
cannons.
monkeys.
That's funny.
They're hilarious, and when they come back, they actually have like the gunpowder black on them from like
The little design.
the residue from the gunpowder
Yeah,
launches
yeah,
back,
yeah.
and they're just like, "Hi."
I like that. I like that little attention to detail.
But the whole entire thing with like back at it again, well, not EA, but Rare. The only way to get those pets is microtransactions.
Yeah, that you actually have to like buy it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's not that big a deal.
But like you can get all kinds of really cool cosmetics through something called Twitch drops. Like you just watch some of your favorite streamers and for 20 minutes and you're able to claim some really cool cosmetics, or you can just buy the cosmetics in game with the in-game currency. So I genuinely enjoy that game. It's been really fun playing it. Like me and Hunter will hop on. We're just like, all right. I don't really care for doing. I don't care for doing any of these voyages that I already have set. We're just gonna go
Blend ho,
sail,
boys.
hop on a random island, grab whatever's on the island, and then dip, and just go do whatever we want.
Yeah, we
And
just
sink
find
other
random
battles.
chests, whenever, wherever.
And sink whatever ships cross our way.
I got to
Yep.
start throwing hands in that game more often.
It's a really I enjoy that game. Yeah.
It is a fun game. It's a
Beaver
very
smack
relaxing
in that
game.
Yeah.
Depending on how you play.
Yes, depending on how you play.
Because you could be like just out here trying to attack everybody.
So
Yeah,
now I have another question.
Okay, what is
What
that?
is, in your opinion, one of the most underrated games that you've played?
Underrated? Oh, dude. I have to hold on. I have to look it up. It's an old Xbox game.
Hunter, you
I know
have one?
exactly what game it is. Please hold.
See, I don't know if it was that. Personally, I think the Rise Son of Rome game was pretty underrated.
Yes.
And yes, I know the story why they didn't continue it or why they didn't make a second one, but I really wish they did.
The
That game was so fun.
Yeah, the whole entire developer and Microsoft broke up, like because it was a Xbox exclusive, and the developer and the Microsoft just like meh.
Yeah,
they broke.
But that game had such a great storyline to it, and I don't. It deserves more than what it got. To be honest.
People trying to break in.
Facts. So I was about to say somebody just tried to bust in.
Yeah, it's one of the interns. I'm gonna fire him after this podcast.
One of the interns. He lost his job. Poor guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be my game. That was underrated.
Okay.
Because it was
all right. Solid.
It was good. It was just a really solid.
That was a good game.
All the
really good
controls and just how everything worked in the game was just.
You want to know what that game gave me a really it gave me a really hard boss that I actually enjoyed to fight. Like usually I got angry at fighting at bosses because I couldn't kill them. Boudica final boss was such a fun fight to do.
That's spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played that game yet.
It's been out since Xbox One.
It's been out since the original, since it launched.
So if you haven't played the game yet,
that's
I'm
on you.
Sorry.
That is completely on you.
But it's like that boss, even though it was extremely tough trying to kill her.
It was a grind. It was a
Right.
It was a
grind.
grind, but I actually truly enjoyed doing it.
That was such a good game.
It didn't make me
What?
angry. It didn't
What?
make me rage. Like, yeah, it made me frustrated a little bit that I couldn't kill her, but I'm like,
I wish they would make a part 2 to that game.
it was such a good game.
Right.
I have one. If Aaron,
Okay.
you haven't found
No,
it.
no, no, no. I found it. But go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
no,
Dude. Go
we'll
ahead.
just go with you.
Okay. So my game is, I wouldn't say it's underrated because it actually has like a high like rating, like actual rating, but a game that I've literally never heard anyone ever talk about. But I vividly remember playing it because I literally found the disc version that I had,
Mm-hmm.
which it was for the original Xbox, like
Okay.
the legit original Xbox, and it was called Jet Set Radio Future.
What
Never heard of it.
kind of name is
It
that?
was it was a Sega game, and it looks super
Sega.
Japanese. I will say that. But I had, so the version that I had, I literally just looked it up. The game itself, like the actual like disc version of that game itself, is on this one website is $120. On eBay, it's $90.
Why?
Jesus.
And I don't know. Well, first off, I mean, they're like, it's a vintage game at this point, so I'm assuming that's why it's expensive.
Okay.
But I had the version, and it was Sega GT 2002 plus JSRF double pack. That's what I owned.
So,
And it was like, you got the full. Yeah, go ahead.
what was the
What's your
whole entire
question?
point of the game?
You were okay. Well,
Yeah.
I can't really remember it, but all I know is that it was like really fun, and you were like rollerbladers that went around like a whole city, and there were like different gangs and like factions. And the music for that game low key bopped also severely. And dude, I'm not even gonna front, like everybody listening, go check out the game. Obviously, the graphics now are gonna be like completely trash. But if they ever remastered that game, I would buy it instantly.
Oh, you know what?
So?
Another old game would be.
Yeah, it was
that was good.
such a good game. Such a good. Yeah. Okay.
Was
What's another
Tony
good game?
Hawk American Wasteland?
Yes. Any
All
Tony
the
Hawk game.
games were good, dude.
Any
Yes.
Tony Hawk game.
All Tony Hawk games were good. Not even gonna front. They were all good. That's why they remastered them, dude.
Also, the Skate franchise, the Skate 1, 2, and 3
We're also good.
were all
and
really
3?
good.
Yeah.
Any skate, like skateboarding franchise was pretty solid. They're all really good. Now they need to come out with Skate 4, but just give them a little prod. So my most what I think is a really underrated game. This came out on it was an Xbox
Okay, what is
Live
it?
Gold game. So it's free.
Okay.
It came out for the Xbox 360, originally launched with the Xbox 360. It was Dead Space 2. I played through that game, and I don't like horror games. And I know it's not like the normal horror games. It's kind of like adventure, but it's also got some like really freak you out jump scares.
Yeah.
Jump scares.
I was
Mhm.
so invested into this game that I finished it within like 3 days.
I think it was closer than that, honestly.
It may have been like 2 nights
2 days.
specifically. I enjoyed the hell out of that game. Like, okay, I saw it on there. I knew it was kind of like a bigger franchise because there's several Dead Space games. I'm like, okay, I'll download it because it's Dead Space. I may never play it. And then I had nothing else to do. I'm like, all right, let me go play this. And I started playing it. I'm like, I truly enjoy playing this game.
I'm upset I missed out on that free game.
It was so much fun.
It was.
Sad face.
Like,
Rip.
finishing off that game, I was like, whew. I kind of want to play the third one. But I don't want to pay the money for the third one, but I want to play the third one.
I want to play it, but I can't afford it.
So, that was a game I really enjoyed.
I have game, he cannot afford. Great success.
Great success. Very nice. Very nice. Great
very
success. Shout out to Borat, the first one.
Oh, dude, love that. Love that. Love that.
I've
Guy.
seen it.
Anything else?
I want to buy. I want to get my original Xbox working again and see if I can play that game. I'm now on that.
Mine's still. I just put mine away. I was actually
Mine is
playing it.
somewhere back there, Jay, chilling in the corner of my spare room. I'm about 95% sure that it will
I
not turn on.
put my original and my 360 in the box my one came in.
That's how big that box was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So it
That's
fit
crazy.
the original Xbox that was
Which
like
is huge.
that thick,
Thick.
with the 360, which was
Thick,
like
dude.
that thick, in one box.
Savage. That's a
Uh,
magic trick.
any you think this is a good place to wrap up?
Go check out that rollerblading game. Even if you don't like rollerblade, wow.
Rollerblading?
Rollerblading.
Hunter, real quick,
Yeah,
I need a rewind.
Let's get a
Wait.
rewind on that. If you don't like rollerblading, go check out Jet Set Radio Future. Watch some gameplay. I mean, the graphics are gonna be good, but it was such a nostalgic game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter, last words.
Please like, subscribe, comment, game on, and just don't drink and drive, please. It's not worth it.
Aaron.
The oh my gosh, what's it called?
Jesus.
The quadratic staple. We're just gonna call it that for today because that's what I feel like calling it.
Okay.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
And finally, for me, again, like these two guys said, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And most importantly, have a fantastic day, evening, night, morning, whatever. And
Whatever.
just enjoy your life. Yeah, don't rob any places.
Seize
don't-
the day.
Don't hit people with chicken. Don't be Florida.
Eat your chicken.
Eat your chicken. It's very good.
Don't play with your food.
Don't play with your food. And just straight up, just go enjoy your day. Just go enjoy whatever you're doing, and hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you next week for another podcast. Goodbye, and good night. Cheers.